I just need to do it. I need to do this. Well, where do I even start? Hello everyone, my name is Eran Rossinger. I am a almost 20-year-old uni student. And there's a car zooming by, very interesting. Hopefully that's not on the microphone. I am a uni student at the University of Melbourne. I don't know if any of this is relevant. You might have just stumbled across my page because, I don't know, maybe this account just blew up. Or, I don't know, you're one of my very close friends, to which I'm very appreciative of you supporting my little project that I'm doing. I don't know if this will just be some mini project which will involve me venting, talking about some very sensitive topics that just need to be said, need to be sort of vocal, or if this becomes some sort of, I don't know, some Insta fame, whether this goes on your For You page or whatever, I really don't even know. But in essence, what is the point of this? The point of this channel, the Revolution of Thought, is I want to sort of reshape how my generation, Generation Z, and future generations, to which they, I suppose, Gen Alpha and beyond. I mean, these videos are probably not going to be on YouTube in 10 years' time. Maybe they will be. Who knows? But I genuinely have a belief that as the generations go by nowadays, society and the world in general is just degrading and disintegrating. I don't know if degrading is the right word to use. It's just what popped up in my head. But there would be a typical thought that as the generations pass by, historically speaking, that life would just get better, such that, you know, the economy would be growing, people would be more interconnected. Just take the internet, for example. It made people from all parts of the world, super connected, and it's never been easier to stay in contact with your loved ones. But I just think nowadays, especially, it's just become too much. We are so intertwined with this digital world that we've truly lost who we've become as an animal species. Like humans, like, don't quote me on this because I don't study evolution or anything per se, but from what I know, humans are particularly social animals. And as the years go by, where people are becoming less and less and less social and overthinking every single step when it comes to their sociability, then I just think humanity only has a downward trend, you could say. And so I wouldn't want to say I'm sort of leading anything per se, but I want to bring to light the issues that have been apparent in our generation. So when we talk about depression, anxiety, things of the sort, constant social media use, I'm just thinking it's, you know, enough is enough. We can't no longer be in this controlled bubble where we're so connected to whatever's happening on our phones. And I'm not saying it's impossible to, but I'm saying it's quite difficult to just enjoy your surroundings, and if you're less on the social side because of the whole social media craze, what it truly means to be human. And I don't know if I'm just yapping at this point really, but I'm trying to be as authentic as I can be. I'm not trying to show myself as any sort of guru or teacher or anything per se. I'm just trying to show the facade of people who, say, maybe have been struggling. But in essence, I really want to cover some sensitive topics that I myself have experienced. Maybe some of you have experienced out in the audience, if there is anyone out there. And just share thoughts about things that have really hurt us or mentally traumatized us as, you know, people of this generation, essentially. So whether you're at the very start of Gen Z, meaning like late 90s, or if you're the very end of Gen Z, say 2010s, we all have sort of shared upbringing, which involves increased interconnectedness. And while it has had amazing benefits, it's made making friends so much easier. It has made being connected. I've said the same thing over and over, but am I going to edit this? We will see. But essentially, the whole social media movement has just been, it's just been too much. Oh, let me rephrase that. Us as a generation, we are not reaching our societal potential, I would say. And there are so many things that have been out of our control, say COVID-19 and addictions and dopamine and depression and anxiety that we otherwise would not have experienced. And to essentially bring to light all of these issues, it, for one, makes us a lot more self-aware, and two, it actually gives us the need and the energy to actually change the way that we're going. And once we recognize those two things, we can pave the way to a much better future that otherwise we would not be able to achieve. And I don't know if it sounds way too over the top what I'm saying. It might just be a yap. It might not be. I've already said this. I'm brand new to this. Well, let me say this. From my personal perspective, I've struggled a lot as a teenager. And I'm not saying that to downplay what anyone in the audience has sort of experienced, but I want to be that sort of maybe representative of people who have had similar experiences. And as I delve into sort of each individual topic, I would very much like to hear your thoughts. If there is any existing audience, I'll say that again. How many times am I going to say that? Clearly, I'm very new to this. I'm not making that much eye contact with the camera. As time goes on, I hope to be more open with myself, more open with other people. And whether this project actually helps me on that journey, I mean, we'll see. What is to lose if I do this? It might be something I just reflect in 10, 20 years' time when I actually wanted to become self-aware of my thoughts and my actions. Anyways, I have not rehearsed anything that I've said today quite clearly. I can't remember the last 5 minutes of what I said. I'm probably going over and over things again. This is what it's all about, is it not? It's about exploring your true nature, where you have flaws. You want to essentially find your uniqueness. And I feel like through this journey, through the journey of self-improvement and figuring out how to improve one's life, I feel like that's where a lot of people can shine, because we just have so much as a generation to achieve. Honestly, if you dislike this video, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, because I've just repeated a whole lot of things, and I've repeated the fact that I've repeated a whole lot of things, and I'm actually freezing right now. I just came back from the gym, had a good workout. It's probably like 5 degrees outside right now. Can't really feel my hands, to be completely honest. But essentially, I want to welcome you to this channel. I want to welcome you to this journey with open arms, whether it be 2 a.m. and you're scrolling through a YouTube feed and somehow you found me, or whether you're trying to follow the same sort of journeys, then I welcome you either way. And I'm not going to encourage you to like and subscribe, because that's not what this is about. This is about improving oneself, and hopefully out of this I get to improve on myself and open my avenues as a human being through being this sort of speaking role. And we will see. Am I going to have some crazy thumbnail on this? I don't know. We will see. Whatever captivates the audience. Ciao, ciao.